So here I am in this big, non-developed piece of raw field, raw land. And I've been out here harvesting this stuff. It is just chock full as far as you can see with chicory. So I thought it'd be good to come dig up some chicory root. So here I've got all the root that I harvested. I'm gonna go back and take it home and clean it up and get it ready to roast. Okay, so I'm home. Here I've got the chicory root, probably, I don't know, 2.5, 3 pounds. We've got this clean 5-gallon bucket of water. I'm just gonna go ahead and get it all dumped in and start the cleaning process. Just let this root soak. I'll do this a few times, get a scrubber, scrub the roots and as much of the dirt out as I can. Some of these roots, some pieces may not work really well because it's really woody. So some of them I might just throw out, but the really soft ones will, like these ones, they're nice and pliable, will work really nice. So I'll get the cleaning. Okay, here's all the cleaned root right here, ready to chop. You're gonna prepare it similar to dandelion root. You're just gonna take your knife and cut it into small rings. And then once I cut it into small rings, I'm gonna just go ahead and put it in here and give it one final rinse and then transfer it to the cookie sheet. Okay, here's all the chicory root in the water, chopped up and cut up. All the pieces that don't use. You get these really woody centers in some of the roots that I don't use it. It's too hard to chop and cut up. So I just basically, for the root pieces that are too hard, I throw them out and I just use the membrane that surrounds the roots. So that's what that looks like. Okay, the root is all strained off and cleaned. I'm just gonna transfer all of this to the cookie sheet. And I'm gonna spread this out. I might have a little too much. Oh, I think that'll work. Spread it out on the cookie sheet and into the oven it will go at 200 degrees for a couple hours. Okay, let's check this. As you can see, the drying causes it to shrink quite a bit. It took a lot longer to dehydrate than what I planned. I put too much on the cookie sheet. But then after dehydrating, turn it up to 300 and give it a nice roast. And this is what you have. Very warm. But hot. This is what you have. We'll let it cool, and then that will be ready for chicory tea. So this is what it looks like, all cooled and finished, chopped up and roasted. And you take a couple tablespoons of it and I basically pulverize it in a blender. You could probably use a grinder for it. And then this amount here is going to go into about 12 ounces of boiling water. Okay, here we have about 12 ounces of boiling water. I'll go ahead and dump that in. Just give it a little stir and let that go ahead and drop the heat and let it simmer for about 5 minutes or so. Okay, this is gone for about 5 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and take it off the heat. This is what it looks like. Right here in my cup with about a couple tablespoons of sugar in it. I'm just gonna go ahead and pour this in and let that strain off. Okay, and this is the residue that you have. And all I'm after for is the liquid. So let's go ahead and bring this back over here. Take out the colander. Put that in there too. And then add a little bit of milk. Nice. Okay. Give that a stir. Let's give it a taste. Such a refreshing beverage. So if you're out bushcrafting or camping, or just to enjoy here in the comforts of home. If you've had dandelion tea, it's very similar to dandelion tea in its bitterness and flavor, but oh so good. Thanks for watching.